What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I know it has been 6 months since I filmed anything on this channel. The coronavirus has literally took over all my time, and just schooling has been absolute. So today's video, you want to see me get a lip tattoo. This is going to be an awesome video. I don't know where this came from. I was just like, one day I was just like, I want one of those lip tattoos. They look awesome. And you know, with me being a model full-time, when being signs and doing fashion shows and doing, you know, other stuff, I can't have visible tattoos on my body. So this is like the only thing that I can get close enough to actually getting a real tattoo, or having a real tattoo, but having it hidden inside of my lip. So if you guys don't know what inner lip tattoos look like, I'll have a picture on screen. These are pretty much what they look like. They're pretty freaking awesome to me. Some people might not like them, and that's okay. You know, everyone's different. So I'm gonna bring you guys along with the journey. I don't know how much I can film, depending on, like, you know, inside the place and all this. I might try to film on my phone. I don't know if I can bring this in or not, my Sony. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna bring you guys along, and then maybe at the end of the video we'll talk about all the pain and the treatments, and I'll probably talk, like, I might actually just wait for a week after I finish this video, and then just be like, kind of tell you the whole story about it. So that's probably what I'll do. So I will see you guys in like 2 hours when the piercer opens, and then a week later when I tell you guys all about it. So without further ado, let's get into it.
2 hours later. One week later.
So before I ended the video, I wanted to do kind of answering a Q&A about the lip tattoo. I've gotten a lot of questions from people, and before I got my lip tattoo, I had questions that I had never seen any video on YouTube answer after the fact of getting the tattoo. So I wanted to go ahead and answer some of those questions for you guys in this video, so hopefully just round out your idea of either getting or not getting your inner lip tattoo. So first things I wanted to cover was the price for where I live in Concord, North Carolina. Mine, from where the place that I went, was $60. There was probably a different change in price depending on where I went. I've contacted like 5 or 6 people that day, and only one person out of those 6 let me get the actual lip tattoo because of COVID that was happening now. You know, it might be 2 years from now when you're watching this video, and COVID might not be a thing anymore. Hopefully, thankfully, hopefully it won't be a thing. But during this time, and January 2021, you know, COVID is a thing still, and they wouldn't do it during COVID time. Some people don't even do it at all. So depending on where you go, please call ahead, be like, hey, I'm looking for an inner lip tattoo, do you guys do this? Because some people just don't do it in general, so you don't want to go there and then them not do it and then kind of waste your time. Just keep in mind also as well, some people's tattoos do not take. For what I mean for that is, I've seen some people go get the lip tattoo in 24 hours, it is completely faded, you don't see it at all. Some people's it takes 3 to 5 days, completely fades, you won't have it. After about the 4th day of having your lip tattoo and doing treatments, which I will talk about in a second, it kind of sticks and stays. So however it is on the 4th day, it will pretty much stay after that. So yours might dissolve in 1 day, it might dissolve in 3 days. Mine has been a week and 1 day now, so I didn't want to make this video until after a week of me having it, to give you pretty much the whole shebang about the tattoo. So yeah, everyone's lip is different. I'll show you guys a close-up of the tattoo here in a second, but I got the word create because I have been doing YouTube since 2009, since I was 10 years old, and I've always been filming YouTube, either, you know, all over. I've done all types of genres of YouTube throughout the decade of me doing it, and I wanted to get the word create and a camera, a little camera tattoo also, but the camera was too much for the lip, and so I will be getting a camera somewhere else. So I'll do a whole nother video about that when I get that tattoo. But yes, that is kind of the lip tattoo, and what I got is it says create, but my E is very faded. You can still see it slightly, but it is nowhere near as dark as the other letter. So I gotta go get that touched up. So I'm probably gonna make another video about getting it touched up as well. They say from Google, from what I've researched, that the touch-ups are free. So depending on how much you want to get your tattoo touched up, it should be free. Where I go, I will make a video about that, like I said, and kind of just bring you guys along with that. Hopefully I can film it this time. So getting the tattoo itself, I was going to film it, but they lay you down on this black table. Of course, if you've gotten a tattoo before, if you've not, then you've probably seen people get tattoos. But they pretty much lay you down, and you'll say what you want, and they'll kind of print it out, and then they'll put it on like a stencil thing, and you hold your lip out like this, and they'll put the stencil on the inner lip down here. They'll probably look at your inner lip first just to make sure that everything is good and you can get the tattoo. Same thing with your tongue if you've gotten your tongue pierced. I don't have mine in right now, but they always look at your the upper tongue, below the tongue, and up on the tongue just to make sure that everything is good and they can do the piercing. So they'll put the stencil on your lip. My piercer, I only had to hold one side, he held the other side, and then he pretty much tattooed it on there. That was pretty much it. It was very fast, probably 5 minutes. I had asked him what letter he was on, and he was already on the last letter, and I was like, oh wow, this is super fast. This is really, really fast. The pain, this is a big one for a lot of people. So for me personally, I have a big pain tolerance. I can take a lot of pain without, you know, crying or saying, oh my god, I can't do this. So again, everyone is different. So yours might be high, yours might be low. So for me personally, out of a 10, I would probably give it maybe a 5, 5.5. For me personally, it stings. It doesn't really hurt, it just really stings. It's kind of like hot water. Like if you put your hand in hot water, or you know, like if you're cooking something on a stove and the hot water pops onto you. Kind of like that. That's pretty much how the sting is. Just imagine on your lip, if that makes any sense. But that's pretty much the pain. I'd probably give it a 5, 5.5. It really didn't hurt. Hurt, but it was definitely noticeable that, hey, I'm literally getting stings on my lip now. What else? Aftercare. Aftercare is very important. So if you got your tongue done before, like I have, they pretty much tell you to do mouthwash, and after you eat, before you eat, before you go to bed, when you wake up, all this stuff. So I went and got a $3 Crest mouthwash, alcohol free, because if you don't get alcohol free, it will burn like crazy. So make sure you get alcohol free for $3 at Walmart. It's really, really cheap. You could probably even go to the dollar store and get it. But yeah, I got that, and pretty much every time I ate or drank, I went to a bar like 2 hours later. So you know, after you drink, definitely wash it out. Before you go to bed, definitely wash it out. When you wake up, definitely wash it out. After you eat, definitely wash it out. You know, you don't want it to be fading, and you don't want it to be getting infected or any bacteria in that area, especially on your inner lip. That would be very bad. So definitely, you know, just wash it out. Be cautious, be careful. The more you wash it out, the more healthy you are, the more it will not fade as well on your tattoo. So the healthier your tattoo will look, which means less touch-ups. So which is great. You don't want to go in there and feel that pain again. I've seen some people on Google say, hey, it swells. For me personally, I didn't swell. I don't know if it's just my body or what, but I got my tongue pierced, and an hour later I was at a drag strip eating chicken dinners like I never got my tongue pierced, and I completely blew my piercer away, because usually people are like swollen up and crying and it's like hurts, and all you can eat is like mushed up food and applesauce. So it might just be me being weird. I don't know, so let's keep that in mind as well. Your lip might swell, it might not swell. Mine didn't really swell. If it does swell, I've heard it this swells like up here. I've never seen anything like down here swelling. I've looked it up on Google just to kind of see as well, because I had to hide it from my parents. But everything else is like, it's really easy. Like you couldn't even tell that I had a lip piercing or a lip tattoo if I never even told you guys. Like, I don't like it's really nothing, guys. It's really not. It'll fade to 1 in 5 years. According to Google, you can get it touched up if you guys want for it to be longer, especially if it's free. I don't see why not, unless you don't have, you don't want it anymore. It's really simple, really easy. But that's it, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. I thought I would just put that on this channel because I just put random stuff on this channel. Also, let me know what you guys would like to see on the channel. I haven't posted in 6 months, so I'm kind of getting back into the YouTube stuff. It's been really hard to film because usually I film out a lot in public, and with all the stuff going on, it's quite difficult. So I'm going to be trying to film every day, not every day, every week again, as much as possible. So hope you guys do enjoy the video. Subscribe if you guys are new. And let's try to get this video to maybe 200 likes, and I'll make the video about the touch-ups and stuff like that. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Subscribe, and until next time, peace out, guys.